Disney Lorcana prices continue to skyrocket. The game is almost certainly pricing out an entire group of consumers, and you know what that means.
I steal only what I can afford.
No, Aladdin, no. Okay, it does not mean steal Lorcana. It means it's time to talk about what this means for the future of the game. God, what are we doing? Lorcana prices are no joke. And you know, a major goal of this channel is to track every single sold listing for certain sealed products on the popular trading card game marketplace, TCG Player. And we do this to help us as regular enthusiasts be better consumers, help know where our community is spending its money, and frankly, looking behind the curtain can be a lot of fun. Now, when it comes to Disney Lorcana, the set has been going to the moon, and despite the high crazy price, people are still playing tons of games and there is a vast interest in this product. But what does that mean for the game long term? Now, despite the silly, goofy nature of the intro, I think there's a lot of serious discussions we need to have about what the price of Lorcana means about the long-term success and viability of the game. But to do that, we kind of need to know what these prices are, and to do that, well, we're gonna head to TCG Player. Now, if you want a video about those sold listings and all that sealed product and the sales data for Lorcana as a whole, make sure you're subscribed, because that will be coming out later this week, as well as one for Wilds of Eldraine as that pre-release wraps up. But we want to talk current prices here, and the TCG Player Marketplace current price for a sealed booster case, something that I believe long-term for the first chapter of Lorcana at least will hold a premium, is sitting at around $1,700. Now, again, this is a premium up from just buying 4 separate boxes, but you get the bit of, and I say this in air quotes, security of the fact that the unsealed boxes with no cellophane wrap around them have theoretically been untampered with them, as they still exist in the sealed case. But there's something interesting going on with this product. We saw that it rose very quickly, the premium was recognized by the Lorcana community, and then, well, albeit it kind of tapered off, sales have slowed down a bit, and this product is sitting where it is. And with Ravensburger constantly announcing, hey, we want to print this in the moon, we want $144 boxes, which I think is a great thing. That's what I want, because it helps Lorcana continue to grow, helps more people get cards in their hand, and is an overall positive experience. We see people saying, I think I'll just wait for a reprint a little bit here. And where that doesn't seem to hold true, ironically, is the sealed booster box. And before we get into sales listings, let's look at the sealed booster box. And $392 is what it's going to cost you or I to get our hands on a box of Lorcana. And these prices are a detriment to people getting cards in their hand. Let's face it, and let's call it what it is. When the boxes are this expensive, it makes it hard for regular enthusiasts like you and I, or anyone sitting on this side of the game store counter, as I don't own a game store. I'm just a regular person in a basement that likes trading card games, likes having wonderful conversations with all of you. If you like that, make sure you hit that subscribe button. This is a very expensive game for us, but we are also proving that we are willing to pay. As we see, as of the recording of this video on 9/6, a ton of sales listings for a wide variety of prices in the $450 all the way down to $380 range. What this means, in my opinion, is that, listen, the game is good. If you've been in my comment section and you're just shouting that all this game is scalpers and flippers and blah, 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 like, this to me is evidence of the contrary. Ravensburger has stated they want to print this thing like crazy. They want $144 boxes. If you're buying at these prices, you're probably not doing so with hope to flip or hope to scalp. You're probably doing so just because you're willing to spend your money to get the game into your hands. And hey, if you want to do something cheaper with your money, make sure you check out channel memberships right here. I think it's on this side, but $5 a month. That's it. $5 a month supports the channel, goes above and beyond, and gets you access to an exclusive video a week, custom emotes, channel badges, and any of my channel member only posts when it comes to data, fun things I'm doing with my collection, and anything else like that. Again, I implore you, if you want to support above and beyond, click the link and at least give it a shot. But the booster box is not the only problem with the price of Lorcana when we consider the reach of the game and getting the game into as many people's hands as possible. It holds true too for the single cards. Now, we see at the top of the listing here on TCG Player, the single cards that people are going to chase after and pay the highest premium for are those enchanted cards. And this is important. I'm going to say this into the full screen camera. That is okay. These products are meant to be chase cards. They're meant to be sought after and command a higher price. They're not necessary for people to play the game. They're fun and collectible, and it's okay for these cards to be expensive. Now, what I won't do on this channel is I won't speculate on what these cards should cost. These indie trading card games and new trading card games are so new in the space, it's almost impossible to tell. But where the issues start to come in is when you look at things like the legendary cards and then even down to the rare cards. Navigating to the second page here, we have Lilo making a wish at $20. And while this may be the best one drop in the entire game, or one of many according to who you're debating, this card will not always and should not be $20. It is definitely a problem when it comes to playing Lorcana. And this is where I have a problem with the price and supply of Lorcana. Now, I have said ad nauseum on this channel that despite the errors that Lorcana has, possible weighing of the packs, we don't know if that one's true yet or not, the fact that you could reach into the booster box and grab out a pack. When we did our box opening, my wife was actually, who's never held a TCG box before or done any opening, was able to do that without damaging the box at all. Or the print run numbers, or how many boxes were printed, all of these issues, Lorcana still seems to be a vast and rousing success. People love to play this game, and prices and availability like we're seeing on the secondary market right now only hurt the growth and spread of Lorcana. But it's important to note that despite all of this, despite any issue I may have mentioned, crazy secondary prices, or anything we have talked about on this channel, that in fairness, I will always tell you straight up when I have a problem with something, I'll also tell you this. The game is wildly successful. It is crushing, and it is doing what other games have failed to do for so long. The idea of regular enthusiasts like us connecting through cardboard, through a medium that we feel comfortable, sharing something that we love with other people who would normally turn a blind eye. For people looking to find new communities and bond over this love of these old Disney IPs. Now, whether that's for you or not, it's time to recognize it's happening. I've done a video on this channel, if I remember, I'll link it somewhere up here. Pixel Warren currently has more than 100,000 games per week. The last time I checked, it was over 30,000 unique user accounts. People are just clamoring to play and interact with Lorcana in some way. And wow, I have tracked the data of every single sold listing of sealed product on TCG Player, and at the time, I mean, stick around for the videos, but the sales numbers are higher than another popular release that is right around the corner. We still seem to just want to get our hands on the cards. It's not just all digital, it's not all collecting. We want to play the game, and this is a healthy mix of enthusiasts when it comes to the breakdown of your crowd and why people want to buy your product. So long term, I don't think these prices are going to do much for Lorcana. There is this dark horse situation though, where Ravensburger just stands by its decision, tries to play the catch-up game for print 1 or for set 1 when it comes to printing, is unable to print enough of set 2, and kind of stumbles down that road for a while, long enough to where people will get fed up with paying these prices or buying these products from the secondary market. That will happen if this product doesn't become readily available, and then at that point we could see a chance where this game is in trouble. But I don't like to live in that future. You guys know, if you've been around here long enough, I like to assume that things are going to improve, that people are going to see errors and mistakes that are being made and look to correct them. And aside from that, like I said, I'm having a lot of fun. It's a great time playing the game. I like to just play the starter decks every once in a while, and I'm having a blast. If you like this video, or you like conversations like this that are, I try to be as unbiased as possible and give you a fair and honest opinion of the things that I like and don't like, and the things that I think are good and bad, make sure, again, you subscribe and share this video at any platform where you engage with Lorcana content. When I'm scrolling through Lorcana forums in the Discord or on the Facebook page or anything like that, and I see one of my videos pop up, I gotta admit, it makes me smile a little bit. Thank you so much for hanging out. Until next time, you all know me. My name is Josh, and I hope to see you in the next one. We'll catch you later. Goodbye.